Hi, it's Tom here. Just going to give you a quick walkthrough of Traders Journal. Now, Traders Journal is a website or a web tool that I created. I say I created. A very talented friend of mine who's a programmer created it. And I simply came to him with a really crazy idea and said, "What do you think?" And he said, "I think I can do that." And amazingly, he did. It was born really out of my years and years of trading and not trading brilliantly, and my realization that I had always blamed the strategies that I was trying to trade, and actually the fault mainly laid with me and my inability to trade them properly. So what I really wanted more than anything was an easy, intuitive system that I could take with me anywhere, that whenever I placed a trade I could update it so that it had live information about my trading, what was working and what wasn't, and whether I was working or whether I wasn't. Was it the strategy? Was it me? Was it the market? I needed to know. I've always been the kind of person who needs to know. And that's what this is all about, needing to know, needing to manage my performance. I'm a manager in every sense of the word. So that's what I did. So this really is just a quick introduction to the layout of the website, where everything is, and yeah, how to get around. So we're on the home page, which is the page you'll all have come to first off when you first met Traders Journal. We've got the various bits and pieces along the top. Most of these are on this first page, so you scroll down and you can see a little bit about what happens, video, some of the features, how it works, and then at the bottom you've got a little bit about how to join up. So there's some information generally. Tutorials, there are some tutorials on this page. So here's a number of tutorial videos. Contact takes you down to the bottom, that's where we are. And then once you become a member, once you sign up to this this team, this group of people, this journal, this tool, this whatever you want to call it, you will go to login here, and this should take me straight through to my login. Because I've already logged in, all my data's in here, you will have to put a password and code in. But once you're in, this is where it brings you to a home page. Your homepage, a pretty straightforward layout, really. You've got a little ticker along the top here. It's just got some current prices for some commonly used currencies and other bits. Then you've got a chart here. I've used some of the stuff generously donated by TradingView, which is a great trading tool in its own right. If you don't know it, go onto the website. There's a link further down here, I think. There you go. There's a link, and there's another one there. So they're a fantastic website, really good, free charting, various other things. But they're open source and they allow us to use bits of them. So what it does is it means that we've got this relatively simple chart, which is live, a live chart. So if I go to something Euro, USD, something that's maybe moving a bit at the moment. So there it is. So this is a real-time chart. Not all of them on this one are real-time. Some of them, if you want real-time, you have to go to their website. But this is a real-time chart. We can select what we want to enter. Let's go to 1 hour. This is a Euro 1 hour chart. We can have a play about with it. We can, 15 minutes. There we go. 50-minute chart. We can put some indicators on it. So £100. Why not? There you go. So you've got a chart. This is all on your homepage. It's just somewhere that you can have a quick play, have a quick look at any instruments that you might be in trades, and have this here so that whenever you come back to it, it's something that's here. If you are in a trade, what I quite like to do, I'm in an oil trade at the moment. So let's go to so there's oil. You'll all be delighted to hear that I'm short oil, so jolly happy at the moment. Yeah, so again, I could leave this on here. I could have it set up with my indicators, and then when I come back to it, it will just keep me in touch with my trade without having to keep flitting between this and my trading platform if I don't want to. So there's a little option. The other things down here are, again, these are little things that they're just my little trading tools, I suppose, things that I've learned, things that I need, having traded for a long time. These are things that normally live on Post-its or on another screen, and I thought, this is silly, let's put them all in one place on my homepage, and then it's there, it's done. So I've got notes. So for example, here we go, one that was put in a couple of days ago. FTSE, Dow and DAX are all bullish bias short term. So that's a note, just something for me to note. So if I wanted to put a new note in there, add, select the date that I put it in, so 21st. And then what category is it? Is it news? Have I got news coming up? So if I wanted to put it in for Thursday, let's say Friday, I know it's not NFP, but if it was, so I might put it in for Friday, news, NFP 1330. Done. NFP at 1330 on the 3rd, 24th. Now what that means is that when I log in on that day, it's a little reminder there. Personal, if I've got a certain trading strategy, and we can get rid of that, just delete by clicking on I am sure. Thanks very much. So here, as a personal note, so something I want to remind myself about, and so on and so on and so on. And they disappear off the bottom if you don't delete them and put more and more and more on. In contrast, the lessons here, this is something that, short of paying someone to sit next to me and smack me in the face occasionally when I do something that I know is stupid, but I've done it anyway, this is my equivalent. This is my lesson. So this is things that, so here, 1 5-minute trend trade shows clear profit, move, stop to break even. So this is a little, on one of my strategies, when it shows a clear profit, move, stop to break even, because I've had several experiences in a row where I was away from the screen after it was significantly in profit, big moves come back down and taken me out at the initial stop, which has turned a 1-to-1 winner into a total loser, and there was no need for that. So if I'm going to be away from the screen, little note to me, do not exit a trade until a closed bar has confirmed your signal. I could probably program that into here for everyone who uses it. But for me, again, that was a recent lesson where I took a trade. It looked like it was going to close as an exit signal. So I took it because I knew better than the market. It turned right on round again, didn't get a confirmed exit signal, and it made a shed load of money, or would have done if I hadn't taken it out. So these really are lessons, things that I want to be reminded of. I tend to use this when I'm about to place a trade. I go into this diary and put the trade in that diary, and it then tells me how many units to place and all that kind of stuff. So this is really useful to have the chart, to have these lessons, reminders, the notes, just before I place those trades, normally with my execution screen on another screen. This has all the tools I need just to prod me and poke me and wag its finger at me and try and help me to make the right decision, even sometimes in slightly pressurized situations. So that's what that is. And then finally over here, a tool that nobody should be without is the economic calendar. So this is pulled straight in from our friends at TradingView again. This is actual data coming from a highly paid source that TradingView very kindly allows us to embed in our website. So this tells you exactly what's coming up. The color of the dot shows how important it is, and then you've got a country of origin or where it is likely to impact the most. So Fed's Mester speaks, a couple of other bits and pieces of it a day, some Japanese news overnight, minutes for the Japanese Bank of Japan, RBA speaks in Euro, some bits tomorrow morning, Eurozone, current accounts, and nothing major. Some bits and pieces, existing home sales, that can move markets, but not massively. So that's something I'll be looking out for tomorrow at 2:30. We've got the US crude oil inventories, and I'm short crude oil. So again, that's something that I want to be aware of tomorrow. And actually, what I might do is I'm actually going to right now put in here for tomorrow. There you go. Now what this means is that tomorrow when I log into this platform, I will check this first thing in the morning and look at it and go, I need to, I need to check that. But if I've got this here, then every time I come back to this website to check, to look at what I'm doing, this is a gentle reminder that I need to check that position if I haven't already. See where I am. So this is the homepage. So lots of useful tools, and this is where they all are. So next down the list on the left hand side is the dashboard. The dashboard is here to show us how our strategies are performing, how our equity is performing, and how we're performing as well. So all these graphs tell us a little bit of information about exactly how we are performing, how strategy is performing. And all of this is covered in more detail in the actual video on dashboards. Next one is our chart album. So this is for a chart geek like me. This is fabulous because I get to look at loads of charts. This again is covered in more detail in the video specifically about how the chart album works. But this is where to go if you want to see all the charts that you've uploaded when you've put in each of your trades. So you can review them all in one place. Next is our strategies. This is where we create new strategies. And we review the strategies we already have in place. We can delete them and view them and update them and change them and do all sorts of things with them. So this is where we come for all of that. Again, how to input strategies and deal with all of this is gone into in more detail in the strategies video. The trade diary, this is kind of the business end. This is where you can see we had a busy old day then. This is where we enter our trades. So we come to here and we enter our trades and put them in and see what's going on. You can also see here that when we select our little reminders, crude oil review position prior to all these little reminders that we put in on our homepage, they also show up in our diary. So if we're here and we're about to place a trade, then any little reminders we put in will pop up here just to give us a little prod so we don't do anything too stupid. So this is our trade diary, and you either click on the date in question or click on create a trade, and that is what takes you to the trade entry form. You can select how you want to view this: weekly, daily, as a list. So this cuts out all the rubbish and just has all your trades on, or as a month. So whatever's easiest for you, whatever you like the best, you can play about with that. Next is reports. So this gives us the nuts and bolts, all the numbers and all the strategies and exactly what it means and what you can do about it. To go into more detail on this, again, we've got a separate video all about how to use this page. And finally, it's the tutorials page, which has this, along with some other basic videos on how to use this website. If you want any more details on how to use the website, you've got specific questions, or you think there's a video that we've missed that would be useful for all of our users, then just contact me, email me at tom@TradersJournal.net, and I will do everything I can to make sure it's as self-explanatory and as helpful as it possibly can be. So that's a quick whiz round. You want to log out here. You want to have a look at your account and your setup and your information, then you click down here. I hope that was useful. Enjoy Traders Journal. Have a play, have a look around, and check out all of our other videos. And as I said, if you've got any questions, just email me at tom@tradersjournal.net. Thanks.